Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is Nur Sabrina binti Hashim, number matric 17 DIB18F2009. Today I would like to present about the introduction and history of Sharia Advisory Council SAC and Security Commission Malaysia SC. Firstly, Sharia Advisory Council SAC. To develop the Islamic capital market, the Commission established the Islamic Instrument Study Group IISG in 1994 with a membership comprising Sharia consultant and corporate figure. The group discussed and made decisions on issues related to the Islamic capital market in Malaysia. 8 meetings were held throughout 1995 to 1996. The Commission viewed that it was important for the IISG to expand its role, and consequently it was upgraded to a more formal body called the Sharia Advisory Council SAC on 16 May 1996. Its establishment was endorsed by the Minister of Finance, and it was given the mandate to ensure that the implementation of the Islamic capital market comply with a Sharia principle. Next, it was to advise the Commission on all matters related to the comprehensive development of the Islamic capital market and to function as a reference center for all Islamic capital market issues. Lastly, this effort is to ensure Islamic capital market in Malaysia to continue to develop by the welcoming innovation in structuring capital market product. Alright, next is Security Commission SC. Security Commission was established on 1st March 1993 under the Security Commission Act 1993 SCA. Security Commission are a self-funded statutory body entrusted with the responsibility to regulate and develop the Malaysian capital market. Next, SC has direct responsibility for rule-making, enforcing regulation pertaining to the capital market, ensuring sustainable market growth and development, supervising capital market activities and market institutions, including the exchange, clearing houses and registered market operator, and regulating all entities and person licensed under the Capital Market and Services Act 2007. Lastly, based on the SCA, the SC reports to the Minister of Finance and our accounts are tabled in the Parliament annually. That's all from me. The next slide will be continued with the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Atika binti Mading with matrix number 17DIB18F2016. I will continue the presentation with the vision and mission of Sharia Advisory Council SAC of Security Commission. The first vision is the duties and responsibility. Sharia Advisory Council SAC examines and endorses the validity of application of Sharia in Islamic financial products which are submitted by Islamic financial institutions. The next vision. Sharia Advisory Council of Security Commission would also issue Sharia resolution and decision relating to their relevant jurisdiction from time to time. Both of Sharia Advisory Council have published their resolution, which have been translated into various languages and is being used as a reference point by industry and academy around the world. The last vision of Sharia Advisory Council of Security Commission is to make punishment respond to inquiries and proposals from the industry, as well as encourage innovation through progressive guideline formation. The progressive approach of the Sharia Advisory Council has allowed the banking and takaful and Islamic capital market (SCM) sector to flourish by cultivating an environment for product innovation and flexibility while ensuring compliance with Sharia principles. Next is mission. The first one, the Sharia Advisory Council of Security Commission SC mission is to promote and maintain fair, efficient, secure, and transparent securities and derivatives market, and facilitate the orderly development of an innovative and competitive capital market. The second mission is to advise Security Commission on all matters related to the comprehensive development of the Islamic capital market and to function as a reference center for all Islamic capital market. The third mission of Sharia Advisory Council is to adopt two approach. The first approach was to study the validity of conventional instruments used by the local capital market from the Sharia perspective. The study focused on the structure, mechanism, and use of the instrument to ascertain whether they were against Sharia principle. The second approach entailed formulating and developing new financial instruments based on Sharia principle.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Adila bintu Zulkifli. I'm the third presenter. Want to continue our presentation. I want to present the organization structure and board members and then the institution members. Okay, we go to the organization structure and board members. The board members of the Security Commission Malaysia are appointed by the Minister of Finance. Datuk Sheikh Zahid Albar is the Executive Chairman of the Securities Commission Malaysia. Before to his appointment as the SC Chairman on 1 November 2018, he was the Managing Partner of an established law firm in KL. Sheikh Zahid was appointed as Chairman of the Securities Industry Development Corporation SIDC in January 2020, the learning and the development arm of the SC. Second, Dato' Zainal Izlan Zainal Abidin was appointed Deputy Chief Executive of the SC on 5 April 2018. He joined the SC in January 2011 as Executive Director, Islamic Capital Market, and was appointed Managing Director, Development and Islamic Market in November 2016. He currently provides direct oversight on the SC surveillance and supervision function as well as the People and Corporate Resources Division. Third, Dr. Zunika Mohammed is currently the Deputy Director General, Macro Economic Planning Unit of the Prime Minister Department. She is a trained economist and has served in various capacities at several ministries over the last 25 years, including an earlier stint at the Economic Planning Unit. The last board members is Datin Rashidah Muhammad Sis. Datin Rashidah Muhammad Sis is currently the Under Secretary of the Government Investment Companies Division of the Ministry of Finance, a position she has held since 1 April 2018. Datin Rashidah has served the Ministry of Finance for more than 29 years. She brings on board a wealth of knowledge and experience, being at the forefront of issues pertaining to investment, finance, economic policies, federal budgeting, and financial legislation and regulation, among others. Next, I want to present the institution members. The members of the Sharia Advisory Council of Securities Commission are appointed by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. The members of the SAC of AC for the term 1 July 2020 to 30 June 2023. The first members of the Sharia Advisory Council of Securities Commission is Muhammad Daud Bakar. Dato' Dr. Muhammad Daud Bakar is the founder and executive chairman of Amani Group. He currently serves as the chairman of the Sharia Advisory Council at the Central Bank of Malaysia, the Securities Commission of Malaysia, the Labuan Furniture Services Authority, and the First Abu Dhabi Bank. Second, Azran Hassan. Dr. Azran Hassan is an associate professor in Islamic law and the former head of the Islamic Law Department, Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Law at the International Islamic University of Malaysia and Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance, and also the Deputy Chairman of the Sharia Advisory Council at the Securities Commission Malaysia. Third, Samsiah Muhammad. Dr. Samsiah Muhammad was a former senior researcher at the International Research Academy for Islamic Finance, ISRA, and Dr. Samsiah currently sits on the Sharia Advisory Council of Securities Commission Malaysia. Number 4 is Engku Rabiah Adawiyah. Professor Dr. Engku Rabiah Adawiyah is currently a professor at Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance and International Islamic University in Malaysia. Professor Dr. Engku Rabiah is currently a member of the Sharia Advisory Council of the Securities Commission Malaysia. Number 5, Ashraf Muhammad Hashim. Professor Dr. Ashraf Muhammad Hashim is currently the Chief Executive Officer CEO of Isra International Consulting Sdn Bhd and also member SAC of AC. Number 6 is Asmadi Muhammad Naim. Professor Dr. Asmadi currently works as professor at the Islamic Business School, University Utara Malaysia and currently holds the Vice Chancellor post at UNISHAM. Asmadi Muhammad Naim has extensive industry experience in Sharia and Islamic finance and has been approved by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong to be appointed a member of the Sharia Advisory Council of the Securities Commission Malaysia since 2014. Next, Muhammad Fairoz Abdul Khair. Dr. Muhammad Fairoz currently an associate professor at International Center for Education in Islamic Finance (INCEIF) and also member of the Sharia Advisory Council of AC. Number 8 is Muhammad Azmi Omar. Professor Dato Dr. Muhammad Azmi is President and Chief Executive Officer of the International Center for Education in Islamic Finance and also member of the SAC of Securities Commission of Malaysia. Lastly, member Sharia Advisory Council of Securities Commission is Dr. Zaharuddin Abdul Rahman. Dr. Zaharuddin current professional membership of Chief Executive Officer, CEO and founder of Elza Sharia Solutions Sdn Bhd and member of the SAC of SC Malaysia. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nofara Afika binti Omar Sharif. My number matric is 17-F2037. I will continue the next slide, which is the functions and responsibilities of the institutions. There are 14 functions in the Sharia Advisory Council of Security Commission. Let me explain. The first one is to advise the Finance Minister on all matters relating to the capital market. Secondly, to regulate all matters relating to the capital market. Thirdly, to ensure that the provisions of the security laws are complied with. Fourthly, to regulate the takeovers and merge of companies. Fifthly, to promote and regulate all matters relating to fund management, including unit trust and private retirement schemes. Sixthly, to consider and make recommendations for the reform of the securities laws. Seventhly, to encourage and promote the development of the capital market in Malaysia, including research and training. Eighthly, to encourage and promote self-regulation by professional associations or market institutions in the capital market. Ninthly, to license, register, authorize, approve and supervise all persons engaging in regulated activities or providing capital market services as may be provided for under any securities law. Tenthly, to promote and maintain the integrity of all licensed persons, registered persons, approved persons and participants in the capital market. 11thly, to register or recognize all auditors of public interest entities or scheduled funds and to exercise oversight over any person who prepares a report in relation to financial information of public interest entities or scheduled funds in relation to capital market activities. 12thly, to promote confidence in the quality and reliability of audited financial statements in Malaysia, and to promote and to develop an effective and robust audit oversight framework in Malaysia. 13thly, to take all reasonable measures to monitor, mitigate and manage systemic risks arising from the capital market. And lastly is to promote and regulate corporate governance and approve accounting standards of listed corporations and to set and approve standards for professional qualifications for the capital market. That's all from me. Thank you.
Conclusion. It can be concluded that Sharia Advisory Council (SAC) is very important in creating Islamic financial and banking development in Malaysia. The existence of the Sharia Advisory Council clearly it helps to further launch the process that take place in matters of Islamic finance and banking. The Security Commission (SC) plays very important roles in ensuring good Sharia Advisory Council. Operation of Islamic financial institutions that follow Sharia Advisory Council (SAC) will be able to prevent from zulim, which is zalim because their business is clean from elements that prohibited in Islam. That's all from us. Thank you.